I'm here in the Lois Judd Historic Costume Collection with examples of women's petticoats from the 1950s. I have two examples here for you today, are two different dress forms. This first one here is peach in color, and it is a knit fabric here up on the top, and then here on the bottom is a very subtly ruffled tiers of ruffles on the petticoat to give a gentle amount of fullness into a garment. So it would have been flat at the abdomen of the woman's skirt, and then the fullness would have been more hip level and below to give it some soft fullness. This second example here is actually two examples in one. We have two petticoats layered on top of each other, which is not unusual, is not uncommon for the way it might have actually been worn in the 1950s. To get a significant amount of fullness, sometimes young women or mature women would wear multiple petticoats to get the fullness. These are also nylon net. This one on top is very simple. It has just one row of gathered trim here at the bottom, and it actually just has a really simple band here on top made out of bias tape, and then it ties. Whereas the one that's underneath it here, the cream colored one, is some simple tricot knit fabric with some elastic at the waist. And then this petticoat has three tiers of ruffles, and then it also has some bias tape binding at the edge of those, which both would make it decorative and would also help the edges of this stand out more. Now, these examples have all been inside boxes for many years. When these would have been worn originally, they would not have had these wrinkles. These have been in boxes so long that it's almost impossible to steam out the wrinkles that are here. But the way a lot of women would get these nice and stiff is they would starch them when they were being washed, and so they would also stand out very stiff when they were being worn, which would actually not be super comfortable to wear all the time either. But it would give that desired silhouette of the time period that was so popular.